we out here riding around tonight doing some Bigfoot hunting. And I'm taking y'all to a couple of places that I come back with years ago with a friend of mine. He brought me out here because he is, he's seen Bigfoot out here. And so I've seen a lot of stuff out here I couldn't explain. And through the years, I've been out here, time and time again. And like I say, we've seen a lot of stuff we couldn't explain. Hadn't seen Bigfoot yet, but anyway, we're back out here tonight to see if we can't find him up tonight, find some footprints, because there's been a lot of footprints found here and stuff like that. So we're gonna give it a shot and ride around here, and I'll tell you some stories from some of the times I've been down here with him and stuff like that, and some of the stuff I've seen while I've been down here. But yeah, we're fixing to ride on a little bit further and get a little closer to where some of the spots was at, and we'll talk to y'all then. I don't know if y'all can see it too good, but that right there is the foundation of an old grist mill. Yeah, this is where we used to come here and camp out. Now they won't let you camp, but we've been here several times and did some camping, and we were sitting right in here somewhere and had us a good little fire going, had our tents here, and something started throwing rocks at us. Started throwing rocks in the fire and stuff like that. So it kind of spooked us, because what's out here throwing rocks, just, and this woods is in the middle of nowhere. But it's right here on the lake, close to the lake. But yeah, it was one of the strange things that happened to us when we was down here. And this is another site where Bigfoot's been seen quite a bit, right here at this old mill. And yeah, that's, like I said, that was one of the instances we've seen where the rocks were thrown at us right here. And like I say, that's spooky, because you don't know who's throwing it. I don't know what can throw a rock other than humans. So anyway, figured I'd do a scan right quick with some night vision. Got out and I started walking out here on it's a big sandbar, because right now it's a big sandbar because the lake hasn't finished coming up yet, and but it's a good spot to come out and look for footprints. You see what I'm looking at, and if there were such a creature to walk across here, it'd be there. But I see shoe prints, but hadn't seen no big footprints. Been walking around here for a little while now looking, and pretty, like I say, it's a pretty good sandbar, so it takes a little while to look, but hadn't seen nothing yet. All right, more stories to this sandbar we're on. There's a lot of people that come down here and ride four-wheelers, and of course you could probably see the tracks while they go. But anyway, people come down here and ride four-wheelers and stuff, and they have said when they've been down here at night that they saw Sasquatch down here, Bigfoot. But anyway, like I said, there's been multiple sightings here, and I say there's some on up the road from here. We ran into some hunters one time while we were out here, and we didn't tell them what we was doing, but the hunters come up to us and told us we didn't need to be walking around out here too much because there's something that's in these woods that has run the hunters out of the woods. You know, a lot of hunters like to stay in there in the dark, and they said they were too scared to stay in there, so they all run out, and they all, you know, was trying to warn us because we were walking around in the woods and stuff up here, and so they were trying to warn us, I guess, or trying to scare us some which way. But it's just more stories of this place where people said they've seen him. Do another sweep. Well, we're still out here seeing what we hear. I keep making passes with the night vision, see if I see anything. But it's a full moon tonight. I figured maybe something would be out here. Something would be hollering out here. But
we heard a whippoorwill.
Yeah, we heard a whippoorwill. But we left him back up yonder a little ways. Yeah, but yeah, we're not camping, so we ain't too worried about him tonight. Here's some coyotes. I've been down here and I've heard some whoops and some different grunts, and I don't know what they came from, but and I've heard some tree knocks down here. Thought I heard something then, but I didn't. I don't know. It's just an interesting place. It's like I say, too much has happened down here, and for there not to be something down here, you know, what it is, I don't have a clue. But a lot of people say it's Bigfoot. There was another story of one night we were all out here, and we had I'm gonna call it a bionic ear. Had a set of headphones on it, and you could point it in a direction, and and it'd, magnify or sort of, I guess, help you hear in that direction. And we were walking up the road that we just came down, and we kept hearing something, and I had the headphones on, and I was pointing it, and I pointed into the woods beside us, and I could hear something taking steps along just in the edge of the woods beside us. And I motioned for the group to stop, and when we'd stop, I'd hear it make a couple of more steps. You hear it, and then when we'd start walking again, we'd get 4 or 5 steps in, then I'd hear it start stepping again in the woods, and I could hear limbs cracking and stuff like that. but never could see nothing. Finally started shining a flashlight in there and never seen nothing. No eye shine, no nothing. So that's another thing that's happened out here that's kind of blew my mind, because I was hearing it, you know, and I knew something was walking there, and it did not sound far away. And yeah, it kind of raised the hair on the back of your neck when you start hearing something like that, and you know something is there, but you just can't see what it is. And yeah, it was had my daughter, my oldest daughter with me that night, and we scared the fire out of her. But yeah, it was interesting, because I think we all got a little spooked that night. Thought I heard something back over that direction. Back this way. I'm gonna try that. See if I can simulate that whoop call I heard. And we're just gonna see if something answers back. Woo! Woo! I'm sure I didn't do it right. But didn't hear nothing back yet, but I guess I got some dogs stirred up. So something heard me. We back up here at the mill again. Coming back out, there's one thing I wanted to mention, that there used to be, right over here to the right side of the mill, of course out here tonight you can't see it, there was an old altar, witch's altar is what they said, what I was told, and it was set up there, and it always had like weird little stuff around it, you know. I ain't gonna call it voodoo dolls, but bones and weird little stuff laid around it like decorations. And yeah, I don't know what all that was about, but but we did find that up here and thought that was kind of weird. So I don't know, might be some witching stuff going on up here too. But that's what I was told it was. But it was some kind of altar. It was that was over here close to the mill. It was about down there close to where the water used to come into the mill, and looked like somebody took some of those rocks and stacked them up and made that little stand with all the stuff, little shrine or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, well, we've been out here for a little while, still ain't heard nothing. We're gonna ease on back up a little bit further, and there's another sandbar I'm gonna check out and see what I see up there. Well, everybody, couldn't find nothing tonight, and for May, it's cold.
Can see your breath.
Yeah, and we got a good little ride back to the house, and it's starting to get cool. And anyway,
There's no doors.
yeah, we have no doors and just a bikini top, and we're all packed in here. So we're gonna start easing back towards the house because that temperature has. I didn't think it was gonna get as cold as it's getting, but yeah, we'll have to come back and chase old Bigfoot again. We'll come back next time and we'll do some wood knocks and some stuff like that and see if we can't conjure him up, and then might even see if I can get my buddy that the one that showed me all the stuff about Bigfoot, might can get him to come in up there and do it, come with us, because he can tell you some more stories too and stuff like that. But if you want to check him out, is Alabama, Georgia Bigfoot Research Group. He's got a YouTube channel, and y'all can check him out there and some of the stuff he does. But anyway, we're gonna head back out here. I know it was a short one, but we were gonna stay out here a little longer and do a little bit more, but it's done got cold, and my youngest daughter's done, I think she's done fell out back there asleep.
She went to bed.
So we're gonna try to ease on home, go slow, and try not to freeze to death. But we'll catch y'all on the next one. Thank y'all for watching. Bye-bye.
When you're out there, you're gonna have a good time. Just fine.